I don't drink energy drinks often, but when I do, so I did it. I went a full 7 days waking up at 5 a.m. Actually more than that, but first things first, I'm not a morning person. I've never been a morning person. For me, ideally, like waking up like 8 o'clock maybe is like early enough for me, good enough for me. I've never had a desire to wake up at 5 a.m. even though I'm into like the self-development and self-growth. On YouTube, I know like 5 a.m. looks like a big thing for like being your best self or whatever. But I don't have the desire. I don't think my biological clock works that way. It's just not my thing. But I got a job opportunity online on the computer to teach kids in China English, and they're exactly 12 hours apart, so basically the first class is at 5:40 a.m. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, so the first thing you should know, I attempted to start waking up earlier way back like months ago. Well, not 5 a.m. because like I said, that's never gonna be my thing to want to do that. But I discovered this app, and it's an alarm clock, and basically in order to turn it off, you have to make it do certain things. You can take a selfie, you can do a math problems, and I was trying a bunch of different ones, but I found what works best for me is like you pretty much scan the barcode of like something. I did something in my bathroom, like a lotion in my bathroom, so basically you have to get up and go do it to turn it off. I just found that really helps me just to get up and going, because the hardest part is just getting up in the first place. Once I'm up and going, like 15-20 minutes later, I'm basically good no matter what time I wake up. Just getting up is really hard, so it's kind of like forces yourself. And again, like once I'm kind of in the bathroom, it's like, okay, I might as well go ahead and brush my teeth, and once I brush my teeth, I splash some water on my face, and I'm already feeling better. I'm like, alright, I'm straight, I'm fine. But it's just the initial step when you don't have the option to, what's it called? Snooze. Okay, though you do have the option, but inevitably you have to turn it off. So that made it a lot easier. I pretty much just go ahead and get up when the alarm goes off because I know I have to anyway. But alright, let's start. 7 days of waking up at 5 a.m. I started on a Monday, and I actually felt pretty good. I was energized. After I did my classes, they end a little after 8. I journaled. I filmed a look. The night before, I actually was pretty tired, luckily, so Sunday night I fell asleep around 10:30, so you know, it was pretty good. But I still end up taking a little nap though from like 12:30 to 2. But overall, I was feeling pretty good about the 5 a.m. and so since I was still kind of tired, I managed to fall asleep at like 10:30 that night. But since I'm so not used to going to bed before like midnight, 1 a.m., I actually woke back up at like 2 a.m. and I could not fall back asleep until like 4:15. So when Tuesday came around, this is when I kind of started to get messed up, because like I basically got like 45 minutes of sleep after that. This day it started to kind of feel like jet lag. That's how I would describe it. I was really tired, so I just went back to sleep, and then I woke back up around 1:30 p.m. and I just still felt really groggy, really tired. I just couldn't really shake it. It took me like a good hour or two to like shake that tired feeling off. Like even though I took that long nap, I just felt so tired and groggy, like kind of like jet lag. Finally just kind of like get my endorphins going, try to like get that tiredness away. I just worked out, I just did some yoga, I meditated, and that really helped a lot. And then, you know, I showered and stuff. Then at night I just did some editing, but I couldn't fall asleep again at a good early time. I kind of got re-energized like later in the night, so I didn't fall asleep until like 2:30 a.m. which brings Wednesday. On Wednesday, right after class, I wasn't really tired. I was, you know, tired when I first woke up, but again, pretty much anytime I have to wake up early at all, like the first 15 minutes, I'm pretty tired, but like I have my coffee and I just get to moving and I feel better. So again, I stayed up after my classes, journaled, listened to music. I did eventually take a little bit of a nap. I was out and about all evening, and I kept really busy until like 11 p.m. But yet again, I could not fall asleep at a decent time, so I did not go to sleep until 2 a.m. And then I just started to realized like I'm always pretty energized between like 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. And I remember reading articles before where it's like some people just literally have different sleep cycles, and I'm like, maybe I am just a night owl, because I feel like that is kind of consistent like with my life. Like between like 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. I get just kind of re-energized. I'm not really tired that time. Like before this teaching stuff, I would never ever fall asleep. Really, like most likely before 2 a.m. or 1 a.m. but like never ever before midnight. It was just like never happening for me. So I'm just like, am I just a night owl? Like, am I just programmed for this? I don't know. Okay, so this one I got really messed up because I went to bed at 2:30 a.m. and then I woke up at like 4:40 a.m. and I couldn't fall back asleep. So I was up earlier than my alarm again. I went to bed so late. Like 2 a.m. isn't that bad if I'm waking up at like 8, 9, but like 5 a.m. that's like literally 2-3 hours of sleep. It's just like, can't do it. This is the very first time that I actually snoozed Thursday morning, and I snoozed until 5:15 a.m. I felt so tired during my classes and everything. Like, it was just like really hitting me at this point. I got in bed after, it was kind of like on my phone and stuff, and I slept from like 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. so a very long nap, if you want to call it that, and I just kind of chilled the whole day until like 2 a.m. Again, my sleep was just super messed up. So this is when I realized that that extra snoozing time of 15 minutes until 5:15 a.m. is actually very precious and very nice at that hour. Friday on, I started setting my alarm for 5:15. So Friday, I woke up 5:15. I'm like, I got my extra, 15 minutes, and I felt like the naps were messing me up because I had taken a nap every day. I feel like that could be a big reason why I couldn't fall asleep at night. So I'm like, okay, today I'm just gonna stay up so I can go to bed early and get on regular track, because even though I was taking naps every day, I was still feeling so tired after them, still feeling groggy and just like not feeling good. So I'm like, okay, I need to figure this out. I need to get like a full good amount of sleep in like one shift. So let me just stay up all day today. So yeah, I stayed up after my classes all morning. I drank lots of coffee. New day, new coffee. So I'm officially at that point now where, I've stayed up, and this is my third big cup of coffee. Basically like double cups. 2 double cups I've done. This is my third double cup because that's the amount of it. And I'm at that point now where I'm feeling kind of cracky, like jittery, energized excessively. To be honest, I don't really mind the feeling. I mean, that's why you drink coffee, right? Like if you don't drink coffee, it's basically because you don't like that feeling. Honestly, it kind of helps. It's like a jolt. It jolts you out of this tired, foggy mind. I call it being cracky. I'm gonna write, journal. I'm gonna do this makeup because girl's looking crazy. Do we have to always look good? No, but I want to look good today. Listen to music while I journal. I'm gonna do some planning, finish up planning that I need to do. So I finished my morning shift, and I have a night shift starting at 7:40 p.m. and I'll be done at like a little before 11. So the key is just to stay up, and I'll get real tired and I'll just go right to bed right after the last class. So I can just try to get on a normal schedule, and I just think napping is just messing it up. So the key is to just drink these coffees all day. I'm probably gonna get Starbucks later. Keep myself up. Okay, it's about 11 o'clock. I finished my night classes. Yeah, the morning was good. I did some writing, journaling, meditating. I did an Instagram live. I did emails. But around like 1, I started to just feel like really sick. Like I needed to eat and just like too much coffee and like not enough sleep. So I did end up taking a little nap. It wasn't really little. It was like a 3-hour. That's like 6 hours. So hopefully I'll still go to bed kind of early tonight. Yeah, I'm about to shower and get ready for another day tomorrow. Along came Saturday, I just went ahead to the morning classes. I took a nap right after, and then I was basically, once I woke up, probably around 1 or 2, I was out all day until like right before my night classes. Again, I was groggy after my nap, but I think that just getting up and getting busy helps me get out of that like really tired feeling. So finally Sunday came around and I was able to sleep in. I didn't have early classes, so I was able to sleep until 6, which was actually really nice. I never thought I would be enjoying being able to sleep in till 6, but it was really nice. And I did snooze again. I was so tired. I took 2 naps that day. I kind of just took it as my day to just like not really have a to-do list or anything, just kind of catch up on sleep and just relax. So I basically chilled in bed all day watching TV, eating, typical lazy day stuff. Finally able to fall asleep at 10:30 p.m. So yeah, it finally worked that I could sleep the whole night through, and that was basically how my first week went, except I just felt like it wasn't long enough for me to get the best results, because again, it was a nap every single day. Basically, I decided to document my second week as well. I didn't get everything I needed out of it. Felt like I could do better if I went a little bit longer, and I feel like I could go on without napping in my second week. So I will be documenting the second week. Stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching this one. Basically, you can wake up at 5 a.m. if you want. You can do anything you want, anything you put your mind to, even if you don't want to. Sometimes you have to do things you don't want to so you can prove it to yourself and you can come stronger and appreciate certain things more. I never thought I would appreciate sleeping until 6 a.m. but here I am, and I feel really proud of myself for going almost 2 whole weeks of waking up at 5 a.m. straight. Will I ever enjoy waking up at 5 a.m. and seeing that as a choice in my lifestyle? Probably have to check out the next week's video. But yeah, that's basically it. Thank you for watching. I hope this was enjoyable to you, informational to you. I will see you in my next one if you are subscribed, but if not, then bye!